I like that personality.
Zero Dawn. It is art, in a way. An expression on the grandest scale. There is so much unfairness. Why was I chosen? Was it decided by committee? By algorithm? My family will be saved because I happen to graduate in art history? Is this right?
Dr. Sauvé? Christina Sauvé?
Yes. I met a man, another historian. His fields are Bauhaus and the New Materialists. But he once attended one of my talks. Another unfair chance. Of all the many people in that auditorium, that we should both be here now? And yet, I feel more accepting of my fate. No, it is not fair. Not at all. But for the sake of my family, for the sake of art. Art is alive. It must be able to speak from beyond history and echo in the future, not perish into oblivion. This opportunity, I must do this.
Now, those lame FBI black hats at Mockingbird beckon? That's natural. Zero Dawn, no ma'am, that ain't. Heck, it's so unnatural to be called an abomination back home, and you know it. That's why you're hiding it. Meanwhile, my little honey of a counselor, she's munching the inside of her cheek. Bad habit. She chewed one of her nails, too, just one. Not your day, was it, little sweet pea? Saw her quota slipping away. Said, I assume you intend to decline the assignment, Mr. Tate. You kidding me? 18 months hard labor in exchange for 30 years lounging around Elysium watching porn? Sign me up.
It's a hell of a deal.
Heavy. It's hard, too.
One does not simply go this way, but there is nothing hidden in the doorframe.
Here we go. Another one of these.
Need to find the right configuration. Let's get the deepest lore first.
Maybe there's a storage area nearby.
Don't even tell me about storage areas. Oh fuck, there's stuff up there too.
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
Alright, looks like we have no choice but to deal. And as soon as you open the room, it's probably going to be full of bad guys, but nothing we can do about that. Up, up, down, down, left, right, BA start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm trying to remember if it goes from the bottom or the top. Okay, so I did the opposite. I always do it the opposite. That was pointing that way, then down and over. We have to turn 180 degrees, so it doesn't matter which way it goes.
Done. I should check the door nearby.
Check the arse nearby. It's all cleared. Oh, for fuck's sake. Welcome to the stream. Doing puzzles. Doing puzzles. Turning things. Fucking up and now restart. Nice. Get off the thing, Jesus. Push the button.
Found one. Looks intact.
Just like jump on the other side of that, dip out. I guess that's where you're supposed to go down.
That should do the trick. Now let's get that door open.
Okay, so this one's upside down. So it's actually... down. Over. Up. Over. And down.
That did it. Door should
Sweet!
Now to see what lies beyond it.
Oh no! Took it away from me.
Eclipse. They're here.
Avoid contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia. It's up there. Second floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
Stay still long enough for me to tag you, Jesus. Fucking pop a tap in your ass. Baby, a triple. Oh, we actually put these real far away. Wow! They're not even facing the right direction. That was beautiful. Oh, there's more Jews. Did they just spawn on my asshole or something? I swear they weren't there before.
What's over here?
Oh, fuck me. What the dick? That was in your skull and head. Oh, fuck me. Hi. Remember what? Okay, you know what? Fuck this guy. Remember that time when I got, like, 3 headshots? Remember that time when I couldn't hit someone even when they put their head in my arrow?
Farewell, fool.
Inaccessible. Elevators non-operational. Stairways.
Oh, fuck me.
You will not escape this wrath.
Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Dark Schneider can't hit someone right in front of his own fucking face.
From righteousness.
That's the last one.
Alert. Major structural failure. Repeat.
Or not.
I'm out of fucking twine? How is that even possible? Just be a special snowflake over there.
Room's clear. For a moment, anyway.
Then get moving. You have to find Gaia.
Alright. Pick up some loot. The health is surprisingly handy. I like
this thing's
Deathbringers.
dangerous.
Wish I could convert my shards and Deathbringer ammo.
I'll take this.
Oh my god. Go through here? No. How do I get upstairs? Do I just not get upstairs? If I can't climb this, I just don't get upstairs.
Hello, I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. So you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. Waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots, and not just build, imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real. Gaia's already learning. In simulation, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies.
Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon, but hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this.
I don't get it.
Which part? It's a little technical in places.
If Gaia was designed to save life, why would the robots it makes attack people?
Perhaps it loves some forms of life more than others.
The derangement. The machines weren't always so angry.
True. Mostly they were docile until 10, 15 years ago.
For years, Hephaestus has been forcing cauldrons to make aggressive machines. I've seen it myself, in the cauldrons. Stalkers, Ravagers, the Thunderjaw. How could it do that? And why?
Why indeed?
Indeed. Make sure there's no deepest lore. Lore acquired. There's heavy weapons all over the place in here.
I've seen these shapes before. In cauldrons.
But of course, the birthing places of Gaia's machines.
Alright. I can't believe there's so many cultists in a place that has a door that only I can open, and they're in before me somehow. I'm glad this game doesn't follow the trope of put something around the corner under the stairs, but also I'm kind of pissed that there's nothing under the stairs and I walk all the way over there. Like what? That's an anti-scanning barrier? Dick. Ah, that's how we get up here. All sorts of things in there.
I think this is it. Elizabeth Sobek's office. But it's sealed off. There's got to be a way inside.
Keep looking.
More eclipse.
Careful now.
Got some machine guns happening down there. I'm glad all those guys down there are blind. I bet that breaks. It didn't break and plunge me into a pit of enemies? How exciting. Don't take the shot. Resist. Resist!
Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Ebaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore,
The ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion. Albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable.
Yeah, it's kind of the end of your life passion now.
The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously. First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world, ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries. 42 zettabytes of data in Mandarin, English, Spanish, and Arabic. Third, the transferal and encoding of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic fossils. The only medium capacious and durable enough to safeguard it without degradation for the centuries to come. And last, but not least, the development of the holographic interface and gamified curricula, by which future humans will commune with Apollo, progressively unlocking heuristic learning modules, leveling up their knowledge and skills they will need to take control of the terraforming system.
I feel like this is a tongue-in-cheek
is the future
jab at
towards
gamers.
which all of our efforts will be directed. Not just the preservation of the past, but the seed for the flourishing of a new tree of knowledge. Welcome, and let us begin.
Looking for secret lore. This is how we're gonna do. We got enough bullets to take all these dudes. Apparently those guys can't hear the gunshots. Okay, maybe...
I'd have to ditch something.
I thought that maybe there's a glass there, but no, they're just really dumb.
Beware more infidels, brothers.
It's like 4 guys left.
Look around. See if anything is left.
Yeah, I'll pick up a fresh Deathbringer before we move on. It's so good. Disgustingly accurate. So many layers. So much shit.
Dr. Sobek, please archive this testimonial in Apollo. Cross-reference to all mentions of my name and Operation Enduring Victory. My name is General Aaron Harris. From 2060 to 2066, I served as the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. the highest-ranked officer of the United States Armed Forces. The tenure of my command included strategic planning and oversight of Operation Enduring Victory, a falsehood perpetrated on the civilian populations of the United States and other nations during the last 14 months of life on this planet. Before the Pharaoh Plague, I did my job and did it well. I was bold and decisive, crafty in political maneuvers. It wasn't an accident that I rose to my position and became the commander of the largest mechanized force ever assembled. But to what end? My only lasting achievement was the extinction of life on Earth. And my one redeeming act, if any, was to delay that extinction by days or weeks, by throwing more death at it. It is my hope that there will be no need for men like me in the world to come. If you are one of the people of that...
Oops. Sorry about that. I did not mean to cancel it, I just want to pick up my gun. Nothing happens with that one. Alright. I think this room is clear. Let's move out. Always on the lookout for deepest lore.
Welcome to Hades. Zero Dawn's Extinction Failsafe Protocol. The ultimate killer app. Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what? Just plumb crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine you're Gaia, 200 years from now, and this new biosphere growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos. Spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do, which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over. Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocating. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one, blank slate. And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again. That's Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it. Extinction on demand. Death on speed dial. All for the greater good, of course, but still, kind of metal. So welcome
and he's loving every minute of it.
Welcome to the void.
Okay, so if that's the original purpose of Hades, why does it want me extinct?
We need more data.
And how does it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh Titan, getting worshipped by the Eclipse like some kind of god?
I'm learning as you are, Aloy. Keep searching.
Noise complaints about the porn. Deeper lore about Hades. Archive abuse is probably also porn. No! don't understand. My
Looks like the only way onwards.
I don't know if we're supposed to keep this into this section.
Are these what I think they are?
Artificial wombs.
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the Alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified. Under my watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 Rally Accords. Now that may seem a quaint, even trivial concern to you in light of present circumstances, but as one of the authors of the Accords, it is far from trivial
so
to me.
It's just because he wrote it.
The practical challenges before us are staggering in scope and complexity, but not insurmountable. No. Global collation and provisional storage of zygotes, perfection of exogenic technologies, design and perfection of servitors, to provide nurture and inculcation during early child development. All of these program components must and will proceed in tandem. To say nothing of the breakneck construction of cradle facilities at sites around the world. So, si vous êtes
And
prêts,
so it begins.
let us begin.
Alright. Lore. So we can acknowledge that lore exists and summarily ignore it. If you get the game yourself, though, feel free to explore the walls of text. That's just not good for the stream. Oh, we got some wire. We're back in biz.
Cradle facilities. Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
All Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
The hatch wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted Alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office.
Welcome back. Yeah, I had to refresh the stream too. It said the Twitch machine became unplugged. I think I lost like 5 viewers. Bitch. My gun. I was attached to that gun. Look at all the lonely Deathbringers all over the stage.
Nuts would benefit from antilopinate morphologies, though Kempered forms show superior load-bearing capability.
You're a quick study, Gaia.
Dr. Sobek, As I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I have gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event.
Oh? And your assessment? Gaia?
Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence.
And yet...
And yet... I find the loss of megafaunal species unaccountably sad. That they passed forever into oblivion causes me to experience a grief that is difficult to describe. Am I malfunctioning?
No, Gaia, you're not. This is good. This is very good. Looks like it used to hold something. Some component that got removed. You will undergo a brief period of unconsciousness during relocation to Prime and final instatement.
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
When you're back up and running at the new site, we'll bring the subordinate functions online and see where we stand.
Elizabeth, I detect distress. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped, but all subsystems are operational. The odds stand in our favor.
But what if... Gaia, there's nothing left out there. You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environmental suit. There are billions dead, in fear and agony. What if it was all for nothing?
Elizabeth, extinction was inevitable. Thanks to you, life will have a future.
You really believe that?
I believe in you, Elizabeth. In you.
What other lore is hidden in here? I like how we still haven't even made it into our office yet. We're just like in the lab component.
Pure logic won't cut it, Ted. To pull this off, Gaia's going to need to have some skin in the game. It has to care.
What if it runs amok? Have we learned nothing from our mistakes?
Your mistakes, I think you mean?
All I'm saying is, give it a kill switch.
She was just born, Ted. I'm not gonna put a gun to her head while she's still in the cradle.
You talk like it's a child. What if it becomes a monster?
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
Of course, Gaia, go on.
I'm sorry to contradict you, but Mr. Farrow's argument is sound. At this point, the development of my psyche is not entirely predictable. To ensure preservation of life, a hardwired override is, I believe, a necessary safeguard.
There. Satisfied, Ted?
Jeez, Liz, just do what it says.
Do it. Any more deepest lore? Let's do it. Hey, Just Cat, what's up?
Got too much already.
Oh, fuck off. Look at all that shite. What else can I get rid of? I like how this one has a little face on it. Man, I wish I was eating right now. It's my second favorite pastime. Well, I guess we have to touch the big glowy terminal.
The Alpha Registry master file.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this, I can restore the registry at the hatch inside Allmother. Open it. Go inside.
And grasp the secrets within.
Where I was born. Maybe who gave birth to me.
Who?
Like,
are you really
I'm always down for good taco.
There will be no who waiting for you there, Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why? Why were you created? Ninja!
Eclipse.
You need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
It's a fucking ninja master.
Still alive. Good. I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child.
Dick.
My entire life, I've always known one thing with prophetic certainty. That I was destined for glory as
Where's my stealth suit?
champion of the sun. Even when Jiran was murdered, even when Meridian fell, I never doubted my destiny. Until you came along. When I heard that you had survived, a doubt took root in my mind. As sure as the sun rises and falls each day, those I am bade to kill die. And yet I failed. How? Why? With each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, this pestering doubt grew. It grew when High Priest Bahavas went missing. And when the true Sun King Itamen was snatched away. It not only grew, but multiplied. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat. One twist, a simple tug of the blade, and you would have bled out. In slaughter, I am a practiced hand. So why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
Well, let's try this one first, because we're trying to do compassion, I guess.
I guess even a monster like you can have a glimmer of conscience. You didn't kill me right away. Turn your face to the sun, child. Dressing up murder as religious sacrifice so you could feel better about it?
No, I never doubted the righteousness of killing you. And yet, your words touch close to the truth. In my heart, I deemed the order to kill you unworthy of me. You were just a savage girl.
That's a pretty sweet necklace he has there.
Even still, I aimed to kill you, and yet did not. This failing troubled my thoughts, haunted every step. It was only when I captured you, down in that place, that I finally glimpsed the sun's design etched at length across the course of events. You were meant to survive that day on the mountain. Meant to interfere at dig sites and kill my men. Meant to eliminate High Priest Bahavas. Meant to snatch Itamen away. Conversely, I was meant to capture you. Here. So that you might die as a sacrificial offering to the sun. Everything as it was meant to be. Predestined.
That's a little bit of a convoluted path, though. Are you sure it's not just simple? I'm gonna rip him one, though. Gordon Ramsay all over him.
Some destiny. You're following orders, not some grand cosmic design. You're a puppet, with Hades yanking the strings. A pawn pushed around by larger forces. It'd be laughable if there weren't so much killing involved. Hades is an ancient machine, not the buried shadow of Karja myth. It doesn't care about Meridian. It wants to kill everything and everyone. And you are its dutiful slave.
I serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow. All halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, dark to light.
Do you really not hear how ridiculous that sounds? You've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine. You're moving down in the world, not up.
I'll remember those words as I watch your corpse burn. Whatever's left of it. You fail to grasp the point. As surely as you've been conquered, so has all doubt.
If you conquered Aloy, you did so when she was
belief
unconscious and without her
comes
consent.
unstoppable force.
Then open this cage and put your faith to the test. See if things work out like you expect.
The circle has closed. Every element is in its proper place. Exactly where it belongs. The errant beast, now caged, will serve her true purpose. A sacrificial animal. Oh, speaking of sacrifice, I forgot to tell you. After you crashed the Eclipse network, I sent messengers into the east to rally the forces there and mount an invasion of the sacred land. I ordered every Nora killed. I was hoping to catch you there, but alas, it all seems to have been unnecessary.
Wow, I could go real cold here. I'm not gonna go. I'm trying to be compassionate.
Why butcher dozens of innocents for no gain? It's a waste of effort.
You're right. I won't even be there to enjoy it. In any case, I couldn't recall the order even if I wished to. Thanks to your destruction of the network, communication over distances is impossible. You not only doomed yourself, but an entire tribe. Do we not see the scorching judgment of the sun in these events? Your focus. Such a powerful device, isn't it? And yet, so fragile.
You know what? After all the shit that Focus has been through, I find it hard to believe he just broke it with his hand.
So you see, this time, I did not hesitate. The knife has already been twisted.
Faithful, rejoice! Our years in shadow are over. A new dawn trembles on the horizon. A new day soon to break. And when it does, the false Sun King will be dead, and Holy Meridian ours once more. In this, I have become an instrument of prophecy. All halves of nature join to one cause. shadow to sun. Light to
Dirk
dark,
hit me up on Skype,
night to
but
day.
he has not yet joined
Behold!
PlayStation, so... Oh, is that the doctor that was an asshole? He'll probably be here for Mega Man.
Can you not see the proof of the sun's blessing before your eyes? How else could shadows such as these prowl in broad light of day? Were they not approved by the sun and joined to our cause? Many years ago, to consecrate this great ring, the Radiant Turon ordered many faithless, crushed beneath the hooves of the behemoth. Mighty is the behemoth in the eye of the sun, but it is mightier still, infused with the power of shadow. Let this one, who schemed and slithered, be the first to die. Let her be the first of thousands!
I can do that suit.
I'll never beat that thing without weapons.
Yeah, I've actually got no suit.
Weapons are up on the platform.
This is unfortunate.
Maybe I could use it.
Oh hi, give me a skill point mid-battle. Seems like a great idea. At least they had the decency to leave my medicine pouch intact.
That makes the most.
Did take all my weapons.
I should try luring the behemoth into the pillars.
Fuck.
That pillar's weak. Another hit, and that pillar will come down. The walls are strong,
Arsehole.
the pillars don't.
Fuck me.
They weren't built to take a charge from a crazy behemoth.
Yeah, you know, I will. 100%.
Getting ready to charge. That pillar on that platform will come down. And my weapons with it.
I'm just trying to grab some stuff. Fuck's sake.
That makes a mess.
Come at me, bro, not on me.
He's charging.
Gonna be a quick change. By the time the dust settles, she'll be full equal. My suit. Appeal to the crowd.
Hey! Guess who got her weapons back? Now you're just a big dumb target. Come and get it! Those components on the sides of his head. They've got something to do with his list attacks. That canister on its belly. Looks important.
I'll break a bunch of crap off. That was a good one. That's a good one. Oh, he's so far away, I'm not gonna make it. Fuck him. He's actually dead now. Prophecies unraveled. And the people are casting doubt.
Shadows, kill her.
Okay, let's see. You arsehole.
Kill her!
Why leave it to them? Come get me yourself!
You came in person. Seems they know each other. All that loot, though. So put him the bird, give him the finger. That would be a great time for her to flip him off. Look what I learned from the archives.
So you're here. Really here. You risked your life.
Of course I did. If you'd been killed, the Nora's sacred mountain would never have given up its secrets.
Too bad you wasted your time, then. Helis destroyed my focus. And the Alpha Registry with it.
Not at all. The whole time I've been monitoring your focus, I've duplicated every data file you scanned. Installing that data to a new focus was trivially easy. Happy birthday, Isaac.
His body modifications must be extremely painful.
You're really good at making it impossible to like you, Silence. But I guess I need this.
It's time to see where you were born. Maybe you'll even learn why.
Yeah. Meet the machine that birthed me into this world. Isn't that how you put it?
I'll be off.
Wait.
Yes?
I think this is the most important question.
Helis recognized you back in the Sun Ring. You told me that you'd assisted the Eclipse. Not that you knew the man who killed my... who almost killed me.
So now you know. The man is a serious threat. So let's do all we can to make sure that he and Hades don't succeed.
Right. How did you track my location when I wasn't wearing a focus?
Really, Aloy. It doesn't take a genius to surmise that Helis would throw you into the Sun Ring at high noon. I wore out 2 Striders getting here in time, but I did. Now be on your way.
He rode 2
Since
to
when
death.
can you override machines?
Ever since you discovered the technique. I had to destroy a corruptor to obtain the necessary parts, of course. But your example showed me how to do that as well. Yet another benefit of monitoring your activities through your focus. Truth be told, the underlying logic of the technique isn't so different from rites practiced by Banuk shamans. Though, of course, far more advanced.
Great. You're welcome, I guess. I'll be on my way. To make matters worse, Helis ordered an Eclipse detachment to attack the Nora Sacred Land. The tribe's already weak. They won't stand a chance. You should come with me.
Well, absolutely not. I have preparations to make elsewhere.
What kind of... Why do I bother asking? You're not gonna tell me.
When the time is right, I'll be in touch. I'll contact you later. In the meantime, should you need to return to Shadow Carja territory, I brought armor to conceal your identity.
You think of everything, don't you?
One of us has to.
Low-key rip.
When you were recovering the Alpha Registry down in the Zero Dawn bunker, I was needlessly cruel. For your sake, I hope there is someone waiting there for you inside the mountain. Not a what, but a who. Yeah!
Is it gonna fast travel me there? That'd be pretty cool. But what is going on? There's machine parts floating in the air. I'll wait till everything finishes loading out. Okay, let's see what we got. Outfits. Shadow Stalwart Light. Highly customizable. Mod slots 1. Nice. You have 5 skill points, though. So it lets you override them literally forever. Alright, so, that's actually time. We're gonna tap out at this fire. So, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, drop me a follow. I'm only 2 away from hitting 50. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit the like button, helps a lot, subscribe if you want to see more. And we'll catch you next time, in about 50 minutes for Mega Man 11 stream, and on a different day for YouTube. Bye now, and be back soon.